Hold up before.
Artificial intelligence.
Let me stop this real quick, man. Hey, we about to watch this artificial intelligence video. Got our 2.0. You already know what it is, man. Shadal, Hustling Bud, hosted by Hustling Bud, presented by Hustling Bud. You dig what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody that been showing love, supporting, hitting them likes, hitting them comments, man. You new here? Hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe. You rethought. Subscribe and, you know, check out a lot more other videos that I got on here, man. This is part 2 of Is Your Phone Your God, right? And I want to show y'all this video, you know, about artificial intelligence and what they're doing with artificial intelligence. And that's what our phones are. See, the phones is for them to collect a lot of the data, memory, our intelligence. That's why I call artificial intelligence, because it's not fake. I mean, it's fake. Our intelligence is real, come from the creator. They want to take all our natural intelligence and put it into these damn robots, so everybody can be stagnated, everybody can mourn for a savior, right? So this is part 2 to it, man. We about to check it out and get into this, man. Got our 2.0. Let's get into this.
Has become a key behind-the-scenes component of many aspects of our day-to-day lives. From the virtual personal assistants such as Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant, to the suggestions from your favorite music and TV subscription services.
See?
The promise of AI has lured many into attempting to...
You see what I'm saying? You heard what they saying. Now this is not well, they showing the danger of it, right? So if y'all want to watch this video for yourself, y'all go and see the title, right? The danger of artificial intelligence, right? So they are already telling y'all, a person with great common sense will understand what this is, right? Let's get back to it.
To harness it for social benefit, but there are also concerns about its potential misuse. It is already an important consideration when programmers create AI systems with specific functions, such as self-driving cars. Today, the so-called narrow AI that are designed to do one specific task are not capable of acting independently. They are designed with the sole purpose of enabling humans to complete their task more efficiently. Dr. Stuart Russell is one of AI's true pioneers and has been at the forefront of the field for decades. According to Russell, while these applications and expected developments in AI are enormously exciting, others, such as the development of autonomous weapons and the replacement of humans in economic roles, may be deeply troubling.
Deeply troubling. Man. It's real, y'all.
There are still a lot of people who, if you mention killer robots or autonomous weapons, their only exposure is the Terminator robot. And when we look at Terminator robots, they are large, slow-moving, heavy, vulnerable, and incredibly inaccurate. They shoot hundreds of bullets without hitting anybody. The robots we're talking about, when they shoot a bullet, it will hit its target. So we're thinking about systems that weigh less than an ounce, that can fly faster than a person can run, and can be launched in the millions. So being attacked by an army of Terminators is a piece of cake compared to being attacked by this kind of weapon.
The danger with the future of AI is the general AI that can perform many different tasks very well. A computer mind that improves, learns, and thinks like a human, or even exceed the level of human intelligence. A hypothetical scenario where AI becomes the dominant form of intelligence on Earth, with computer or robots effectively taking the control of the...
Let me show them. My niece out here. Let me show y'all a picture she just drew. She about to be a great artist. Let me show you. Alright, they seen it. Let's show the other one. Another one. Y'all leave y'all comments about her work. Show them the hand. She about to show y'all the hand. She love y'all, man. There y'all go. You stick it, Sid? Stick it, Sid. Move up a little bit. There you go. She drew that hand. I try to come back out like in 5 minutes. Good job, Harry. I like your work. Good job, for real. But y'all see the dangers of this, right? Y'all see what they doing. If anybody was born like in the 80s, and some 90 babies will know this movie too. A lot of people know about the Terminator. That's one of them. They showing it. And it was this movie called Total Recall. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in that movie too. Check out that movie, Total Recall. Man, let's get into this, y'all. Hey, like I said, let's get into this, y'all. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. Let's get into it. I got y'all.
The planet away from the human species has become a significant point of controversy in the public imagination.
The worry arises from the possibility that machines may become smarter across the board, that they will develop general purpose capabilities. The possible risks from building systems that are more intelligent than us are not immediate, but the need to start thinking about how to keep those systems under control and to make sure that the behaviors they produce, the decisions they make, are beneficial to us. We need to start doing that research now. But in the history of nuclear physics, there was a very famous occasion when the leading nuclear physicist, Ernest Rutherford, said that extracting energy from atoms was impossible and would always remain impossible. The next day, Leo Szilard invented the nuclear chain reaction, and within a few months designed the first nuclear bomb. So sometimes it can go from never and impossible to happening in less than 24 hours. And just to give you an analogy, if someone...
Let me say this too, and I ain't gonna stop it too many more times. We're gonna wrap it, we're gonna get it to it. I'm trying to figure his Elon Musk, I think. Elon Musk. He came out with a quote, or I guess they quoted him when they was talking to him. I seen it on a quote or whatever. And what he said about artificial intelligence, he said that we are summoning spirits, we are summoning demons with these things, right? And the Lord kind of gave me a little complex right now, right? He said, well, he was just letting me, he put certain things in my mind and my thought. He telling me this, like he was telling me the spirituality of people, the chosen people, and people who are not being deceived and fooled out here. Our physical bodies, and our spiritual bodies are manifesting while our physical bodies are dying out. So they know. And the devil agenda, he knows, is the evil agenda and the evil plan to destroy God's people. So that's why they hurry up and did the artificial intelligence, because that says 7 billion, 8 billion people on Earth. If they make 10 billion robots, right, and put all this data and all this science and all this intelligence that they've been accumulating for almost like 2 decades or more now, maybe a decade and a half, right? So don't quote me. I ain't too sure with the time and all that. But they know they won't be able to possess or put evil spirits into the people of God bodies, and the people who God not dealing with no more, the living dead, they gonna already be gone with the diseases and the things they got coming and stuff like that, because they're not spiritually woke. They don't have the oil in their lamps right now. Or if you don't, you don't. There's so many warnings of God. It's so many warnings of God and giving us warning of what's to come and giving people chance at the chance. God is at the point. He still, you could say this the last of the Mohicans. It's the last chance he's really trying to give us. You know what I'm saying? Turn the light on from Gary, please. So that we're going to finish this real quick. So just think about that, y'all.
Someone said, well, a giant asteroid is going to crash into the Earth in 75 years' time. Would we say, let's, come back in 70 years and we'll start thinking about it? No, we don't know how to destroy the asteroid, and so we would start working on it now to make sure that when the asteroid arrives, we have the technology we need to keep the human race going. So I think the analogy can be made to the possibility of superhuman AI.
Unlike humans, Many systems with AIs are unable to understand the consequences of their actions. So the relevant question is, what level of control should be given to them, or whether they at all should be permitted to act autonomously in certain situations. In view of the recent warnings from researchers and entrepreneurs that artificial intelligence may become too smart, major players in the technology field are thinking about preserving human control. One such method is the development of an AI kill switch. This would be a technology that prevents AI systems from taking control of their own destiny. The concept of an AI kill switch has already been put forward by many prominent experts in the field of artificial intelligence. It was first raised by AI experts in 2013 when DeepMind technology demonstrated the ability of their computer program AlphaGo to beat one of the world's Go players. Deep learning algorithms draw powerful insights from quantities of data typically beyond human comprehension. But what if machines become so superior in intelligence that humans lose control?
One of the things I think is a possibility in the not too distant future. We've already seen a lot of.
Now you heard what they said. These are intelligent men. These are intelligent people that you get. These are intelligent men and these are intelligent people that are. That they know, they did their research, they study this stuff, man. They know this stuff, you feel me? So they already did the research to come out with these claims and these heavy claims. So, and because what else you gonna make robots for? With with artificial intelligence. Think about this, y'all. A gorilla can't handle the strength of an artificial intelligent machine or robot. Man, them things. You seen the movies? Them things shake your hand. See what they gonna do? They gonna sell it to the elderly first because it's gonna help them do stuff, right? Then that's gonna make it. Cause one thing with God, mankind have to accept it before it could be something in the world or for us to deal with it. Mankind have to accept it first. That's the will of man. That's the dominion that God gave man. You dig what I'm saying? So you hear what they saying. Pay attention to what they saying. Really put this in your spirit. Really put this in your mind, cause it's in a good bout of time. I don't know the time of. They about to start doing this. They got these. You think they shutting down these big old Walmarts and seeing army tanks and stuff coming in and out of America for almost 10 years now, right?
No.
So they needed places to build these damn robots all over the world. It's not just in America. They're doing this all over the world. Think about if China build 5 billion robots. And you know China, they got the most population of people, so they might do way more than that. They might triple the population of their people in them robots, man.
Well, did they make Corona?
Yeah, they made Corona. Yeah, they definitely. That's the Corona. The Corona disease was a man-made disease, just like the flu, just like HIV. All these dang diseases, it was man-made. Cool.
A lot of progress on brain-machine interfaces that allow, for example, someone who's completely paralyzed to control a robot arm to pick up a cup of coffee and have a drink.
See?
And that's done by direct connection of electrodes into neural tissue. And the amazing thing about that is that we don't understand the signals that the brain uses to control its effectors, right? Its arms and legs and so on. Basically, we leave it up to the brain to figure out what signals need to be sent to this robot arm to have it do what it does. It's not a conscious process, but with a relatively small amount of training, a monkey or a human brain. I don't want to say the monkey or the human, because the human doesn't know what's going on. It's sometimes the brain is the one that figures out what signals need to be sent to this electrical system to get the robot arm to do what it wants. Just from common sense, if you're a gorilla, are you happy that the human race came along and they're more intelligent than us? How are the gorillas doing right now? Probably not too well. So there's a common sense idea that having things smarter than you could potentially be a risk. The particular risk of having systems smarter than you comes from the fact that when you give a very, very intelligent system an objective, And let's hope we give them objectives. Let's not leave it up to them to decide what they want to do. Let's make sure that they follow the objectives that we give them. The difficulty is, and we don't know how to specify objectives very well. And when you give an objective to a machine that's much more intelligent than you are, it's going to carry it out. It's not going to want to be turned off, because if you turn it off, it can't achieve the objective you gave it. So you're essentially setting up a chess match between the human race and machines that are more intelligent than us. And we know what happens when we play chess against machines.
Researchers acknowledge that robots may not always behave optimally, but they are hopeful that humans should ultimately be in charge. Some researchers are
Remember when we was young, people who know about Street Fighters and Mortal Kombat, Contra, and whatever game. John Madden, the first John Madden football games. Remember, even Sonic, the computer is the hardest part. People want to play other people because at least you got a chance to try to outthink somebody, right? But a computer is only downloaded to do it. That's why it's simulated. When you used to play these football games and other games and stuff like that, it's they just, you think they cheating. Remember, the main thing was to be like, man, the computer cheating. But they only doing what they need to do. They programmed to do. They don't have, these machines ain't gonna have feeling. These machines ain't gonna have a heart. These machines don't have no conscience. These machines are fake. But with a greater mind than everybody. I won't say everybody. Think about this. They could put the intelligence and the thought process of Ben Franklin and some of the smartest men in the world in one of these machines. Think about that. One of these damn robots. Look at that. Find that movie I, Robot 2 by Will Smith. Will Smith in it.
calling for an international effort to study the feasibility of an AI kill switch. According to them, future intelligence machines should be coded with a kill switch to prevent them from going rogue. An AI kill switch is a mechanism for restricting machine intelligence, by which humans, who remain in control, can intervene to override the decision-making process. Existing weak AI systems can be monitored and easily shut down and modified if they misbehave. However, a misprogrammed superintelligence, which by definition is smarter than humans in solving practical problems it encounters in the course of pursuing its goals, would realize that allowing itself to be shut down and modified might interfere with its ability to accomplish its current goals. If the superintelligence therefore decides to resist shutdown and modification, it would be smart enough to outwit its human operators and other efforts to shut it down. Russell postulates that it might be wise to build oracles as precursors to a superintelligent AI. An oracle is a hypothetical AI designed to answer questions, but is prevented from gaining any goals or sub-goals that involve modifying the world beyond its limited environment. The oracle could tell humans how to successfully build a superintelligent AI and perhaps provide answers to difficult moral and philosophical problems. The oracle may also be used to determine how human values translate into an engineering specification for superintelligence. This would make it possible to know in advance whether a proposed superintelligence design would be safe or unsafe to build. Russell has proposed a novel solution, a new human-computer relationship, to solve the problem of superintelligence.
So the way I think about it is that everything good we have in our lives, everything that civilization consists of, is the result of our intelligence. It's not the result of our long teeth or our big scary claws. It's from our intelligence. So if AI, as seems to be happening, can amplify our intelligence, can provide tools that make us in effect much more intelligent than we have been, then we could be talking about, a golden age for humanity, with possibly the elimination of disease, poverty, solving the climate change problem, all being facilitated by the use of this technology. So I am extremely optimistic that the upside is very great, and that's the reason why we need to make sure that the downside doesn't occur.
Thanks for watching. Did you like this video? Then show your support by subscribing and ringing the bell to never miss videos like this.
Y'all go check out their video too, man, and all that. Hey, man, like for real, people, we gotta pay attention to this, bro. We have to pay attention to what's coming out right now, even coming out through the spirit and what y'all just seen. You know, this shit is not a game, like for real. You dig what I'm saying? Wherever job you at, wherever channel you on, wherever, the Lord wanted me to interject this. Save your money, bro. Save your money. Save it, man. Put your discipline in. Cut back on a lot of shit that you used to do. Stop masterminding some future. Don't get anxiety with shit. But stop masterminding some future stuff and stock bonds and Bitcoin and these different ways of currency and money. Just because we don't have to live on the grid to get shit from the grid, if you get me. If you get me. We can, man, you come up with $2 million, $10 million, $300,000 that you got put up, it will really, and trading half of that in for big or crypto or whatever like that. I'm gonna make another video tomorrow, for real, because I'm off too tomorrow and all that, man. Pascal Live 2.0, I'm coming back with a video tomorrow, man. We ain't stopping this. The road to 5,000 subscribers. Let's go.